Hello, hola, namaste. My name is Carla, and I want to welcome you to this video where we're going to practice 108 sun salutations. A really good way to close the year, but also to begin a new one. In this space, I want to, give you a few heads ups before we properly start our journey into the 108 sun salutations. The first thing is, please remember that I'm not there with you. I can't go and help you align your body so that you can practice safely and happily. So please keep an eye on the sensations of on your body. If you notice any sharp, localized pain, that's a signal. That's your body trying to communicate to you that whatever you are doing, your body is not liking, and might be better to find an alternative. And that's a key thing here. Alternative variations. We can always find a different way to do a pose, an asana, in order to fit our needs, in order to fit what the body wants to do and needs to do today. So if you feel like, oh, actually, I think if I bend the knee a little bit more, open my fingers a little bit more, or, just notice what feels better for you today. I know that for me, it changes day to day. So, just keep your awareness open and keep yourself safe. Stay hydrated. I have a little bit of water here for me as well if I get thirsty. I know I have the heater on because it's a little chilly here in England. But if I get a little warm, you might see me drinking water, grabbing the heater, turning it off at some point. You might see Manuel here with me. You might even hear Alfonso, my other dog, at some point. I wanted to make this experience, relaxed, fun, and natural, and also at the same time an opportunity to challenge ourselves. So 108 sun salutations, we're going to practice, we're going to try to practice 3 types of sun salutations. Don't worry about that, I'll show you as we go. One thing is, if you're familiar with Ujjayi breath, I would recommend trying to use your Ujjayi breath during these 108 sun salutations. If you're not familiar with Ujjayi breath and you're already feeling a little nervous about the fact of doing 108 sun salutations, just remember to try your best to do deep, complete breaths. Deep, complete breath ins, deep, complete breath outs. And if at any point you want to skip 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 sun salutations because your body is asking you to, go into a child pose, go into a pose that feels restorative to you, take a breather, and you can always join back once you are, refreshed. Always pause the video if you want, the mailman comes or the mailwoman. The fact that we're doing this pre-recorded is so that you can have more flexibility in doing it. And if you have any questions, as always, I'm 100% happy to answer any questions. Read your messages on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, or my email. So that's it. That's all the disclaimers I wanted to share. If you already follow me for a while, you know that I love putting the cards on the table before jumping into a new activity. Before we start, if you have a Fitbit or an athletic watch, just remember to log in the activity that we're going to do. We're going to practice yoga. So just put that, activate that now so that you can count it. Anyway, thank you so much again, and let's jump into it. Before we start, I want to invite you to join me for a short grounding session. If you have a bolster, if you have a block, if you have a big book, I want to invite you to put that item underneath your bum so that you can lift the hips up, make the legs rest comfortably on the ground. If bending your knees is painful or uncomfortable, you can always put the feet just in front of you, whatever feels best for you today. So let's just find that comfortable seated position today, whatever that means for us, whatever the body is asking for us today. And as we sit on our position, maybe imagine there's a string on the top of your head, pulling the crown of your head all the way up, letting the shoulders drop down, letting the hands rest on top of the lap. There is a strength in you as you sit. And at the same time, there's a subtle softness, gentleness, firm gentleness. And as you sit there, try to observe all the parts of your body touching the ground. All the parts of your body kissed by the air. All the parts of your body sensing the light or the darkness around you. And without changing it, without trying to modify it, observe your breath. Traveling in and out. The length of the breath, how deep or how shallow the breath is at its natural state, how fast or how slow it is today. Maybe even noticing the aftertaste at the back of your throat. Noticing the lines around the eyes softening, the eyebrows relaxing. Maybe observe what is the rest of the body doing as you breathe. Is there any movement that catches your attention? Or any stillness that feels interesting to you? Maybe for one moment, observing the sounds around you. Which is the most distant sound that you can notice? And which one is the closest sound, the one that is the nearest? Maybe it's next to you. Or maybe it's coming from inside you. Let's take a moment to see, to hear. Maybe slowly bringing that attention to the heart, observing the heart dancing inside of you. A reminder that you're alive, that you're here. And maybe allow the heart to whisper and allow yourself to listen to that whisper. What is your heart telling you today? What does your heart want today? Maybe it's a phrase, maybe it's a list, maybe it's one word. Whatever it is, let it be shaped into a seed, and that seed be planted in your heart. Slowly bringing the right hand on top of that seed in between the chest and the heart. And the other hand in the middle of the belly. And observe not only the sensation underneath your right hand of the heart dancing, maybe noticing the natural movement of the breath coming in and out. Maybe allowing yourself to observe this natural flow one more time, without judgment, without changing anything. Just embracing your natural state. And in the next inhalation, start lifting the clavicles, inflating the chest, inflating the belly. Exhaling, deflating the belly and the chest. Inhaling from the top. All the way the belly comes out. And exhale, the belly comes in, melting the heart down. Inhaling from the top. Exhaling from below. Through the nose, inhaling, lifting the heart, inflating the chest, inflating the belly, holding the breath for 1, for 2, and exhaling, deflating the belly and the chest. Holding the breath for 1, for 2, inhaling from the top, holding for 1, 2, 3, exhaling from below. Inhaling from the top, exhaling, releasing completely the hands into the lap. Keeping the eyes closed and bringing the chin very close to the chest, opening the back of the neck. Letting the shoulders melt down, keeping that length in the spine. And slowly the next inhalation, bringing the right ear towards the right shoulder, opening the left side of the neck, letting gravity hold your head. Feeling a gentle but nice stretch. Feeling a sense of openness, of expansion. And in the next exhalation, the left ear comes to the left shoulder, opening the right side of the neck. Trusting gravity. Relax in the face. And in the next exhalation, bringing the shin to the front, rotating the head towards the right, keeping the eyes closed. Rotating the head towards the back, taking your time, slowly. Rotating towards the left, back into the front. And continue this rotation of the neck a few more times. Taking your time to observe the sensations you feel as you rotate on this direction. If you notice any pain, allow yourself to stop the movement, to take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and continue the movement once you are ready. Maybe you notice how you inhale, the head goes back. And when you exhale, the head starts to go forwards, bowing. And the next time the shin reaches the front, change the direction of the movement, starting slower than before. Because you're just waking up this side of the neck. Noticing how it feels. Observing the differences from the other side. But also noticing the similarities from side to side. And the next time the shin reaches the front, remember to keep that length in the spine. Keep the shin close to the chest for 1, for 2, and the next time we inhale, draw a line with the nose up, and slowly opening the eyes with curiosity, with compassion. And even if it's not your first time in this space, maybe you're very familiar with this space actually. But even if that's the case, you allow yourself to look around and notice something that you have not noticed before. Can be something as subtle as texture, the color, or the way the light touches the space. Before we start with our sun salutations, we're going to warm up the wrists a little bit. Let's remove any props that we have on the mat. Put them away, we were not going to need them now. And come into our tabletop position. Knees underneath the hips, wrists underneath the shoulders. There's more or less the legs hip distance apart, toes resting on the ground. We're going to spread the fingers, make sure we connect the palms to the ground, especially the front of the palms. Keeping that neutral spine here, we're going to do a few exercises to wake up the spine, pushing away the mat, dropping the belly, looking up, cat and cow. Exhaling, pushing away. Inhaling, dropping the belly down, carving a line with the nose up. One more. Inhaling. Exhaling. Very good. One more. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, push away the mat. Angry cat. And returning to our tabletop position. Now, opening the right fingers towards the right side of the mat, and then until the fingers face the right knee. And we're going to make sure the weight is on the left hand, and slowly peel off the right palm of the mat, slowly peeling it off. Once the right palm is off the mat, that's the cue to return the palm back down to the mat. 2 more times, peeling off the palm, peeling the palm down. 1 more. And down. And returning the hand to the original position. And now we rotate the left fingertips to the left and until the fingers face the left knee. Again, weight is on the opposite hand, the right hand, and we peel off the left palm slowly until we peel off the left thumb and return to the mat. 2 more like this, taking your time. If it feels better to tuck the toes while you do this, go for it. Like I said, do what feels best to you. 1 more. And return to the mat. Very good. We're going to sit on our ankles and we're going to interlace the fingers, grabbing each hand with the fingers. We're going to give ourselves a little mini massage here, with the opposite thumbs on the opposite hands. Very good. Maybe we do a little bit of a wiggle wiggle. I don't have a different name, sorry. Wiggle wiggle. We'll do for today. And maybe change the direction. Oh, that's a little challenging. Try to do things the opposite direction you're used to. But it's good for the brain. Creating new paths on the brain. And maybe a little bit of this, the wave. And to the other side. And that should do. And last one, actually, my favorite, invisible piano. And that will do to warm up the wrists before our sun salutations. Now, for our sun salutations, let's all start on one end of the mat. I'm gonna make sure I don't hurt Manuel, who is here. But yeah, we start from the front of the mat, feet hip distance apart. The knees are soft, the bum is stuck, long spine. And we're going to start with the classic Surya Namaskar. Inhaling, hands all the way up, reaching the sky, lengthening the spine. There's no need to overbend the spine, just try to reach the ceiling. And on exhalation, hinging the hips, dropping the chest, bending the knees, and touching the ground with the hands. We inhale, the left leg goes all the way back, dropping the left knee, we look up, and we exhale, push away the mat into down dog. Slowly, breath retention, knees to the ground, chest to the ground, bum in the air, and we inhale, look up, toes down, baby cobra. Fingers spread, pushing away into downward dog on exhalation. And inhaling, the left leg goes to the front. If it doesn't go all the way to the front and it just go a little bit not as close, we help it. And once we're in alignment, we drop the right knee down, we look up. Exhale, both hands down, both legs to the front, bending the knees and inhaling with control, activating the glutes, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands to the heart. That's our first sun salutation. Very good. Now the other side, inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling, right leg to the back, dropping the right knee, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Slowly, knees to the ground, slowly chest to the ground, bum in the air. Inhaling, heart up, baby cobra. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling, right leg to the front. And something I didn't mention before, but I'll mention it now before it's too late, is that when we're in the lunge or the runner's lunge, we try to keep the ankle underneath the knee or the knee behind the ankle. We never do this, surpassing the ankle with the knee, because it can hurt your joint. So just keep that in mind, okay? I want you to stay safe. So from here, we drop the left knee, we look up, and we exhale, both legs to the front. Inhaling all the way up, exhaling, hands down. Very good. That's our first two sun salutations. So, one last disclaimer is that you will know that at some point the salutations will just start to join in together, okay? So, at first we're going to start slow, warm up the body, and then things are going to get exciting. Okay, inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling, left leg to the back, dropping the left knee, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Slowly, knees to the ground. Slowly, chest to the ground, bum in the air. Inhaling, pelvis down, heart up, toes down. Exhaling, pushing away with control, downward dog. Inhaling, left leg to the front, dropping the right knee, looking up. And exhaling, both legs join together in the front of the mat. We inhale, heart goes all the way up. We exhale, hands come down. Inhaling up, exhale down. Inhale, right leg, sorry. Back, dropping the right knee, looking up, feeling how the hips open. Bring the hands down, push away the mat, exhaling into downward dog. Breath retentions, knees to the ground, chest to the ground, and inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling, left leg, right leg. Left leg to the front, looking up. Exhaling, both legs to the front. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling all the way up, exhaling all the way down. Inhaling, left leg all the way back, dropping the left knee, looking up. Exhale, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Breath retention, knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, pushing away, downward dog. Inhaling, left leg to the front, looking up. Exhaling, both legs to the front. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, hands down. I think I repeated same leg there. So let's say that. Let's just do one more, okay? As a little extra. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, right leg back, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Breath retention, knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, opening the heart, looking up. Connecting the pelvis with the ground, and exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Inhaling, right leg goes in between the hands, so we help it. We drop the left knee, we look up. We exhale, both legs coming to the front, and we inhale, the heart goes up, the hands go up. On exhalation, immediately hands down. Inhaling, left leg go back, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat, downward dog. Slowly, breath retention, knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Bum in the air, inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, lifting the hips as high as you can, bending the knees if you need to. And inhaling, left leg to the front, looking up. Exhaling, both legs meet together, they are best friends. We inhale, the hands go all the way up. We exhale, the hands to the heart. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling, right leg goes back, looking up. We exhale, push away the mat into downward dog. Slowly, knees to the ground, slowly, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, hips up. When you're in the downward dog, try to bring the chest as close as you can to the knees, even if you need to bend the knees. Remember, downward dog, we want a long spine. We inhale the right leg to the front, drop the left knee, looking up. We exhale, forward fold. Inhaling with control, activate the glutes, lift the heart, lift the hands up. Exhale, hands to the center. This is where we're going to start practicing a different sun salutation, but okay, don't worry. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, look up, halfway up. Exhale, bend the knees, touch the ground. In here, you can jump, walk, float into a plank. And from here, we're going to do our first Chaturanga. Inhaling, the heart goes up. And we exhale into downward dog. On this downward dog, we're going to stay here for 5 breaths. Pushing away the mat, lifting the hips, bending the knees if you need to. The idea here is to keep a long spine. If you don't touch the mat with your ankles, don't worry. Just try to energetically, with your energy, bring the heels down, even though they are not touching down. But you can feel a stretch on the back of the leg. 2 more breaths. Inhaling from the heart. Exhaling from the belly. Pushing actively with the hands. There's an internal rotation on the armpits. 1 more inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, looking between the hands, and you can walk, jump, float to the front of the hands. Look up, halfway up. Exhale, completely forward fold. And on the next inhalation, lift the heart, lift the hands up. Exhale, hands to the heart space. 1 more. Surya Namaskare. Inhaling, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhaling halfway up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, we can jump, walk, float into plank. And from here we can do our Chaturanga, normal Chaturanga, or we can bring the knees to the ground and the chest to the ground for a more supported one. Then inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Very good. I'm going to stay here for 5 breaths. Let's close the eyes, maybe. Inhaling from the heart. You can stay still, or if you need to bring any movement, you're welcome to move freely here. Just remember to breathe. 3 more breaths. In the next exhalation, bending the knees, looking to the front, and walking to the front of the hands. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling, rise up. Exhaling, hands to the heart space. We're going to do this one 2 more times. So inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling halfway up, looking up, straight spine. Exhaling, hands down. Like I said, you can jump, walk, float into your plank, and you can bring the knees to the ground, the chest to the ground, and or normal Chaturanga, but on the inhalation, lift the heart up, push away the mat into your up dog. Exhale, tucking the toes behind you, lifting the hips, pushing away the mat into your downward dog. Maybe you do a big yes, Carla, that's good. Or no, Carla, I'm already tired. Just bring a little bit of movement to the neck and breathe in and out. 3 more times. Like I said at the beginning of the practice, if you are familiar with Ujjayi, use your Ujjayi. If you're not familiar with Ujjayi, just breathe in, completely filling the lungs and completely releasing the air off the lungs. In the next exhalation, bend the knees, looking between the hands and return to the front, walking or floating. Inhaling, look up halfway. Exhale, melt the heart down. Inhale, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands to the heart space. Very good. One more. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling, deflating the belly. Touching the ground. Inhaling, jumping, walking into your plank. And once you're ready, Chaturanga or knees to the ground. Inhaling, up dog, opening the heart. Exhaling into your downward dog. 5 breaths. Relax in the face. The next exhalation, bending the knees, looking in between the hands, and coming into the front. Inhaling halfway up. Exhaling, completely melting on the ground, forward fold. Inhaling, strong buttocks. Lifting the heart, lifting the hands up. Expanding the belly. Exhaling, deflating the belly, hands to the heart space. Very good. We're going to go back to our classical Surya Namaskar. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, left leg goes back, dropping the left knee, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Slowly, knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, hips up. Inhaling, left leg to the front, dropping the right knee, looking up. Exhaling, both legs to the front. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, right leg goes back. We look up. We exhale, push away the mat into downward dog. Breath retention, knees to the ground with love, please. The chest to the ground with control. We inhale, dropping the pelvis down, looking up. Baby Cobra. Exhale, tucking the toes, pushing away the mat into downward dog. When we inhale, the right leg goes to the front. We help it a little bit if we need to. We drop the left knee, we look up. We exhale, both legs join in the front. We activate the glutes, lifting the heart up, the hands up. On exhalation, the hands come back down again. Inhaling, left leg to the back, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away, downward dog. Knees to the ground with love. Chest to the ground with more love. Inhaling, up. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling, left leg to the front, in between the hands, helping ourselves, dropping the right knee once we're ready. Exhaling, both legs, meeting the front like best friends. We inhale all the way up. We exhale, hands down. Inhale, right leg to the back, dropping the knee with love, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Breath retention, knees to the ground, chest to the ground, the elbows as close as possible to the torso. We inhale when we're ready into our baby cobra. We exhale, tucking the toes, pushing away the mat into downward dog. And inhaling, bringing the right foot in between the hands, lifting the heart up. Exhaling, both legs come together. Inhaling, lifting the heart. The hands touch the sky. Exhaling, hands to the heart space. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, left leg back, looking up. Exhaling, both legs to the back, into downward dog. Breath retention, knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling, left leg to the front, or we help it if we need to, dropping the right knee, looking up. Exhaling, both legs come together. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling, right leg to the back, dropping the knee, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Breath retention, knees to the ground, elbows close to the torso. Chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up, baby cobra. Opening the heart, the shoulder blades want to be together. Exhaling, pushing away the mat. Internal rotation of the armpits. Long spine, bended knee if needed. Inhaling, right leg into the front. Dropping the left knee, looking up. Exhaling, both legs come together. Inhaling, heart all the way up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, left leg to the back, dropping the knee, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat, downward dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground, zigzag. Inhaling, baby cobra. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling, left leg to the front. Help it a little bit if needed. Dropping the right knee, looking up, opening the hips. Exhaling, both legs meet together. No. Yeah, most likely together. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling, left leg to the back, dropping the knee, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Sorry, guys. Knees to the ground with love. Chest to the ground with love. Inhaling, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away. It's hard to keep the counting here, right? Especially when one is so distracting and cute. Inhaling, left leg to the middle. Dropping the right knee, looking up. Exhaling, both legs come together. Forward fold. Inhaling, heart, hands, everything up. Exhaling, hands down, hinging the hips, bending the knees. Inhaling, right leg goes back, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Spread the fingers. When you are pushing away with the hands, remember, the most important part to avoid any pain on the wrist later is to bring the weight of the body into the front of the palms. Imagine you are pressing the ground with the ring finger and the thumb. That will help you. Now, slowly, knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, pushing away into downward dog. Inhaling, left leg to the front, looking up. Exhaling into forward fold. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, right leg goes back, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Slowly, knees to the ground. Slowly, chest to the ground. Inhaling, looking up. Exhaling, pushing the mat away. Inhaling, right hand to the front. Maybe we help it. Bringing the left knee down, looking up. Exhaling with control, both legs come to the front of the mat. Bending the knees for the forward fold. Inhaling like a wave, rise up. Exhale the hands to the heart space. I'm going to practice again. Surya Namaskara A, inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, heart up halfway, looking up. Exhaling, hands down. Relaxing the neck. Inhaling, we jump, float into our plank. And on exhalation into Chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Stay in that downward dog for 5 breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Bringing the chest as close as possible to the knees. Rotating internally the armpits. Spreading the fingers of the hands. Connecting with the ground, especially the front of the palm. And in the next inhalation, bending the knees, looking in between the hands, and walking into the front, or jumping, or floating. Inhaling, looking up. Exhaling, melting the heart. Forward fold. Inhaling, rising up like the sun every morning. Exhaling, hands to the heart space. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling back to your plank. If you usually go back starting with the left leg, try to do it the opposite way with the right leg. And when you're ready, exhale into Chaturanga. Inhale into up dog, opening the heart. Exhaling into down dog. And staying there for 5 breaths. Inhaling from the heart. Exhaling from the belly. Inhaling from the heart. Exhaling from the belly. 3 more. And in the next exhalation, bending the knees, looking into the front, and walking or floating or jumping into the front. Inhaling up, exhaling down, relaxing the neck, relaxing the shoulders, and inhaling, rising up, exhaling, hands to the heart space. We are 1/4 of the journey. So let's inhale with motivation, with strength, all the way up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, up, halfway up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, jump, float, or walk into your plank. And you can always go to your variations of knees to the ground, chest to the ground, if that feels better, or just your regular Chaturanga. Inhaling, pushing away into down, up dog. And exhaling to down dog. Staying there for 5 breaths. You need any movement, go for it. Any movement that feels good. And after you do your fifth breath, you bend the knees, you look in between the hands, and you jump, walk, or float. Looking up, exhaling, melting down. Inhaling, rising up, exhaling, hands to the heart. Inhaling, hands up, exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, left leg goes back, right leg goes back, into plank, and Chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog, exhaling, down dog. Stay on that down dog for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending the knees, looking in between the hands, and walking the left leg to the front, then the right leg to the front. Inhaling, up, halfway up, exhaling, down completely. Bending the knees as much as you need to. Inhaling, once you're ready, lifting the heart, lifting the hands up. Exhaling, hands to the heart space. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, up halfway. Exhaling, down all the way. Inhaling, right leg to the back, left leg to the back, and Chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog, exhaling, down dog. Stay in there for 5, for 4, pushing away the mat for 3, bringing the chest closer to the knees, bending the knees if you need to, keeping that length in the spine. 2, 1, bending the knees, looking in the front, and walking with the right leg first, the front and the left leg. Looking up, halfway, exhaling, releasing the hands into the ground, relaxing the torso like a noodle, relaxing the shoulders, the neck, and once you're ready, inhaling, hands all the way up, exhaling, hands to the heart. Inhaling, hands all the way up, exhaling, hands down. Inhaling into plank, your way. And when you're ready, Chaturanga, your way. Inhaling up, exhaling, down dog. Maybe do some bicycling here. Bring the heels up and down. And inhale from the heart, exhaling from the belly. The next inhalation, bending the knees, looking in between the hands, and coming to the front, your way. Looking up on inhalation, on exhalation, releasing the chest, nearer the legs, bending the knees forward fold. Inhaling, heart all the way up. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, into plank. Last one. Exhaling, Chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, downward dog. 5 breaths. 4 breaths. 3 breaths. 2 breaths. 1 last breath. Bending the knees, looking in the front and coming to the front. Inhaling halfway up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, rising up. Exhaling, hinging the hips, hands down. Inhaling, left leg all the way back. Dropping the left knee, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into down dog. Slowly, breath retention, knee to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling, left leg to the front, dropping the right knee, looking up. Exhaling, both legs meet together, forward fold. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, hands down, hinging the hips. Inhaling, right leg goes back. Dropping the right knee, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Slowly. Breath, retention, knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling, right leg to the front, all the way, dropping the left knee, looking up. Exhaling, both legs meet in the front. Inhaling, rising up. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Inhaling. Sorry about that, that's the heater going off now because I'm hot. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, left leg to the back. Dropping the left knee, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Breath retention, knees to the ground, chest to the ground, bum in the air. Inhaling, heart up, baby cobra. And pushing away the mat with all your strength into downward dog. Inhaling, left leg to the front, or as close as we can. And maybe we help it a little bit. Dropping the right knee, looking up. Exhaling, both legs are friends. They meet in the front. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, right leg goes back, dropping the right knee, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Breath retention, knees to the ground, chest to the ground, bum in the air. Inhaling, heart up, toes down. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Inhaling, right leg to the front, looking up. Exhaling, both legs meet together in the front of the mat. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands all the way down. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, left leg goes to the back, dropping the left knee, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away, downward dog. Breath retention is to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, hips up. Inhaling, left leg to the front, dropping the right knee, looking up. Exhaling, both legs meet in the front, forward fold. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, right leg to the back, dropping the right knee, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Breath retention, knees to the ground, chest to the ground, everything with love. We inhale, heart up. We exhale, lifting the hips up, pushing away the mat. Inhaling, the right leg goes to the front. We look up, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. We inhale, both exhale, both legs go together. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhale, hands all the way down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg goes back, dropping the left knee, looking up. Exhale, pushing away the mat, downward dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground, zigzag. Inhaling, lifting the heart. Shoulder blades come together, all the way into the pelvis. And we exhale into downward dog. Breath retention. One moment here. Before inhaling, the left leg goes all the way to the front, dropping the right knee with love, looking up. Exhaling, both legs meet together. We inhale, the heart, the hands go up. On an exhalation, the hands, the heart melts down. Inhaling, the right leg goes back, the right knee goes down, we look up. We exhale, both hands pushing away the mat. Downward dog. Breath retention, knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up, the elbows keeping as close as possible to the torso. Exhaling, pushing away into the downward dog. Inhaling, the right leg to the front. Inhaling up. Exhaling, both legs come together. Inhaling, rising. Exhaling. melting down. Inhaling, left leg to the back, dropping the left knee, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Very slowly, knees to the ground, chest to the ground. When we inhale, the heart goes up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Inhaling. Thinking, right leg or left leg? I'm going to say the right leg. Going to follow my instinct, looking up. And we exhale, both legs come together into forward fold. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, melting down. Inhaling, up, halfway up. Exhaling, come down. Inhaling, into our plank. However we want, jumping, walking, floating. And once we're in our plank, exhaling into Chaturanga. Inhaling into up dog, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away into downward dog. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths. Inhaling from the heart, exhaling from the belly. The next inhalation, bending the knees, looking into the front, and jumping into the front of the mat. Inhaling halfway up, exhaling down. Inhaling, pushing away the mat with the legs, lifting the hands up. Exhaling, hands come down, hinging the hips, bending the knees. Inhaling into plank, jumping, walking, floating. And we can come into the variation of the Chaturanga or the normal Chaturanga. And with inhalation, lifting the heart into up dog. Exhaling, lifting the hips into down dog. Staying here for 5 breaths. Maybe closing the eyes to notice how is the body feeling. This is our sun salutation, if my numbers are correct. Sun salutation number 42. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm going to go with my instinct. Let's see how it goes once I edit the video. The next inhalation, bending the knees, looking in between the hands, jumping into the front, walking or floating is also good. Inhaling, lifting the heart up, halfway, exhaling, melting the heart, bending the knees a little bit more. Inhaling, lifting the hands all the way up. Exhaling, the hands going down. Very good. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling into plank. Exhaling, Chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. 5 breaths. Pushing away with the hands, spreading the fingers. The palms are connected to the ground. There's an internal rotation of the armpits. Your chest, slightly bringing closer to the knees. If we need to bend the knees a little bit to keep that length in the spine, it's perfectly valid. The heels don't need to touch the ground, so don't worry about that. Just feel that nice stretch at the back of the leg and feel the power of your upper body. The next inhalation, bending the knees, looking in between the hands and walking, floating, jumping into the front. Inhaling, going up halfway. Exhaling, melting the heart completely. Inhaling, lifting the heart, lifting the hands. Exhaling, hands to the heart. 3 more like this. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, heart up, halfway. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling into plank. Exhaling, Chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, bending the knees, looking in between the hands and jumping into the front or walking or floating. Inhaling, halfway up. Exhaling, bending the knees. Forward fold. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, bend the knees, hands down again. Inhaling, hands up, halfway up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling into plank. Maybe the left leg goes back first. Maybe the right leg follows. Exhaling into Chaturanga. Inhaling into up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And in the next inhalation, bending the knees. Going to the front, maybe left leg goes first, then the right leg. Inhaling halfway up, exhaling completely down. Inhaling, looking up, hands up, touching the sky. Exhaling, bend the knees, hinging the hips, touching the ground. One more, last one here. Inhaling, right leg goes back, then the left leg into plank. The alignment, making sure the hands are underneath the shoulders. And once you're ready, Chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Pushing away the mat with the front of the palm. Avoiding supporting the weight where the wrist is to avoid any injuries. And breathe in and out 2 more times, completely. In the next inhalation, bending the knees, looking to the front and bringing the right leg to the front. Then the left leg. Inhaling halfway up. Exhaling, melting the heart down. Inhaling, rising. Exhaling, hands to the heart space. Very good. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, left leg goes to the back, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Breath retention, knees to the ground, chest to the ground, bum in the air. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling, left leg to the front, dropping the right knee, looking up. Exhaling, both legs come to the front. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, right leg to the back, dropping the right knee, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Breath retention, knees to the ground. With control, elbows close to the torso, chest to the ground, bum in the air. There's a zigzag. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling, right leg to the front, looking up. Exhaling, both legs come together. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling, left leg back, looking up. Exhaling, downward dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling, left leg to the front, looking up. Exhaling, both legs together. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Hands to the ground. Inhaling, right leg to the back, dropping the right knee, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away into downward dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling up. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling, right leg to the front, looking up. Exhaling, pushing with the legs into forward fold. Sorry, guys. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling, left leg goes back, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Slowly, knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, hips up. Inhaling, left leg to the front, looking up. Exhaling both legs to the front. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Inhaling up. Exhaling, hinging the hips, touching the ground, bending the knees. Inhaling, right leg to the back, looking up. Opening the heart, opening the hips. Exhaling, pushing away, spreading the fingers. Downward dog. Breath retention, knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Bum in the air. Inhaling, pelvis down. The heart goes up, baby cobra. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Inhaling, the right leg comes to the front. Inhaling, opening the heart. Exhaling, both legs together. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands to the ground. Inhaling, left leg to the back. Looking up. Exhaling, pushing away. Downward dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, baby cobra. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling, left leg to the front, looking up, opening the heart and the hips. Exhaling, with control, both legs come together. Inhaling, up. Exhaling, down, forward fold. Inhaling, right leg to the back, looking up. Exhaling, downward dog. Slowly knees to the ground, slowly chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, pushing away into downward dog. Inhaling, right leg to the front, smile, look up. Exhale, both legs come together. Inhaling, activate the glutes. Lift the heart, lift the hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Take a moment here to close the eyes, to acknowledge all the movement, all the breath that you have shared with yourself so far. If you need some water before we continue, because we are a little bit more halfway through this journey together. I certainly need some water before continuing. All right, so we're ready to continue to our sun salutation number 56. Let's dive into it. Inhaling, hands all the way up. A little bit more, stretching to the sky. Exhaling, hinging the hips, bending the knees, touching the ground. Inhaling, left leg to the back, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away into downward dog. Slowly, breath retention, knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Inhaling, left leg to the front. Inhaling, up. Exhaling, with control, both legs come together in the front. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, right leg to the back. Looking up. We exhale, we push away into downward dog. Keeping the elbows as close as possible to the torso. Bring the knees to the ground, then the chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up, baby cobra. Exhale, push away into downward dog. Inhaling, right leg to the front. Looking up. Exhaling, both legs together. Inhaling, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhaling, hands up. Ujjayi, exhale, hands down. Inhale, left leg goes back, looking up. Exhale, pushing away into downward dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling, left leg to the front. Dropping the right knee, looking up. We exhale together into forward fold. Inhaling, hands all the way up to the sky. Exhaling, hands down again. Inhaling, right leg to the back, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat. Downward dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, hips up. Inhaling, right leg to the front. Dropping the left knee, looking up. We exhale together into forward fold. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, left leg to the back. looking up, exhaling, down dog, knees to the ground, chest to the ground, inhaling, up dog, baby cobra, exhaling, down dog, inhaling, left leg to the front, looking up, exhaling, both legs together into the front of the mat. Inhaling, rising up, you got this. Exhaling, hands down, palms awake. Inhaling, right leg to the back, looking up. Exhaling, into downward dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up, baby cobra. Exhaling, pushing away the mat, hips up, down dog. Inhaling, right leg to the front, looking up. Exhaling, both legs together, downward dog. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands to the heart space. You got this. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, left leg to the back, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away into down dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, baby cobra. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling, left leg to the front, looking up. And we exhale together, both legs to the front. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands down, touching the ground. Inhaling, right leg to the back, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away into downward dog. Breath retention, knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling, right leg to the front. Looking up, dropping the left knee. Exhaling into forward fold. Both legs are in the front of the mat. Inhaling, rising. Exhaling, melting down, forward fold. Inhaling, left leg to the back. Looking up. Exhaling, pushing away into down dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground. We inhale, we look up. We exhale into down dog. We inhale the left leg to the front. Look up. And we exhale both legs together into the front. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling right leg to the back, looking up. We exhale, push away into down dog. Breath retention, knees to the ground, chest to the ground. We inhale, baby cobra. We exhale, downward dog. Inhaling, right leg to the front, looking up, dropping the left knee. Exhaling, both legs come together. Inhaling, hands all the way up. We're exhaling, hands to the heart. Taking one deep breath. One exhale. Getting ready for Surya Namaskar. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, heart up, halfway up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling into plank, jump, walk, float, walk. And exhaling into Chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling and exhaling here 5 times. Relaxing the head, maybe a big yes. Yes, I forgot how to say yes. Maybe a big no. 2 more breaths. The next inhalation, bending the knees, looking in between the hands, and jumping, floating, walking to the front. Inhaling, halfway up. Exhaling, down and forward fold. Inhaling, hands all. Fingertips dance, touching the sky, and exhalation, hinging the hips, bending the knees, touching the ground. Inhaling, halfway up. Exhaling, down. Inhaling, maybe this time the right leg goes back first. Then the left leg goes back. And exhaling into Chaturanga. Inhaling into up dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Staying there for 5, for 4. Pushing away the mat. Internal rotation of the armpits. Bending the knees as much as you need to. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, looking in between the hands, and the right leg goes to the front. Then the left leg, looking up. Exhaling, melting the heart. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, halfway up. Exhaling, all the way down. This time we inhale, the left leg goes back, then the right leg. And we can bring the knees to the ground, the chest to the ground, or normal Chaturanga. Inhaling, heart up, dog. Exhale, down, dog. Stay here for 5 breaths. Inhaling, trying to inhale from the chest, expand the belly. Exhale, deflate the belly, deflate the chest. 4 more. One more. The next inhalation, looking between the hands, and the left leg goes to the front. Then the right leg, halfway up. Exhaling, melting the heart. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands all the way down. We're going to inhale, and maybe this time, tiny baby steps into plank. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground, or Chaturanga. Inhaling, pushing away into up dog. Tucking the toes, exhaling into down dog. And breathing in and out with awareness. Maybe closing the eyes so you can see better the journey of the breath. 3 more breaths. Bending the knees, looking in the front, and baby steps again. Tiki, 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 tiki. Inhaling, halfway up. Exhaling, down completely. Inhaling, hands, heart, head rises. On exhalation, last Surya Namaskara A. Hands down. Inhaling, heart up, halfway, whatever variation is best for you. You can always grab your thighs, your chins, or just the mat. We need to keep a neutral spine, that's the important bit. On exhalation, hands down. And again, baby steps. Baby steps into the plank. Exhaling, Chaturanga, or knees to the ground. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. 5 breaths. Bending the knees to keep that integrity of the spine. 1 more breath. The next inhalation, bending the knees and walking again. Baby steps. Looking up on inhalation, halfway up. Exhaling, bending the knees. Remember, on forward fold, we bring the weight to the front of the body. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Inhaling, hands up. Lengthening the spine and exhaling, bending the knees, touching the ground. Inhaling, left leg goes back, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat, downward dog. Breath retention, knees to the ground, chest to the ground, bum in the air. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling, left leg to the front, looking up. Exhaling, both legs come together in the front. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, right leg to the back, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Breath retention, knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling, right leg to the front, looking up. Exhaling into forward fold. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands all the way down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling, left leg goes back, dropping the left knee, look up. Opening the hips, opening the heart. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, pushing away into downward dog. Breath retention. No, yeah. Let's do it again. Breath retention, knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, pushing away into down dog. Inhaling, left leg to the front, looking up. Exhaling, both legs come together. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, right leg to the back, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away into down dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling, right leg to the front, looking up, dropping the left knee. Exhaling, both legs come together. On inhalation, lifting the heart, lifting the hands. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, right leg to the back, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat with strength into down dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up, baby cobra. Exhale, push away into down dog. Inhale, right leg to the front, looking up. Exhale, both legs come together. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling, left leg goes back, look up. Exhale, push away, down dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Baby cobra on inhalation. Exhaling into down dog. Inhaling, left leg to the front, looking up. Exhaling, both legs to the front. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, right leg to the back, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into downward dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Baby cobra on inhalation. Exhaling into down dog. Inhaling, right leg to the front, looking up. Exhaling, both legs come together. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, left leg goes back. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, pushing away, down dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, baby cobra. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling, left leg to the front. We help them a little bit. We look up and we exhale, both legs to the front. We inhale, hands all the way up. We exhale, hands all the way down. Inhale, right leg goes back, looking up. Exhale, push away, down dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, hands up, heart up, Exhaling, hips up. Inhaling, right leg to the front, looking up. Exhaling, both legs come together. Forward fold. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, left leg to the back, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away, down dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up, baby cobra. Exhaling, pushing away with strength, down dog. Inhaling, left leg to the front, dropping the right knee, looking up, stretching the hips. Exhaling, both legs come together in the front. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, right leg to the back. Look up. Exhale, push away into down dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, up. Baby cobra. Exhale, push away, down dog. Inhale, right leg to the front. Look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising. Exhale, bending. Inhaling, left leg back. Look up. Exhale, push away, down dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling up. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling, left leg to the front, looking up. Exhaling, both legs come together. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands come all the way down. Inhaling, right leg to the back, look up. Exhale, push away the mat into down dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, dog. Exhale, push away into down dog. Inhaling, right leg to the front. Right, left knee down. Exhale, both legs come together. Inhaling, rising up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, left leg goes back, look up. Exhale, push away, down dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground with control. Inhaling, heart up, baby cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg goes front. We look up, we exhale. Both legs meet in the front. Inhaling, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhaling, right leg goes back, look up. Exhale, push away into down dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, up, baby cobra. Exhale, push away, down dog. Inhaling, right leg to the front, looking up. Exhaling, both legs come together. Inhaling, rising up. Exhaling, come down. Inhaling, left leg to the back, dropping the left knee, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat, spread the fingers. Down dog, slowly with love, knees to the ground, chest to the ground, keep them elbows close to the body. Inhaling, heart up, baby cobra. Nose down, fingers spread and push away into down dog. Inhaling, left leg to the front. Look up, open the hips, open the heart. Exhale with control, strong leg. Both legs come together in the front, forward fold. Inhaling, rise up. Strong arms, long spine. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, right leg up to the back. Heart up. Open hips. Fingers down, palms down. Pushing off. 2, down dog, knees to the ground. With control, breath retention, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling, right leg to the front. Left knee down, looking up. Exhaling, both legs come together in the front. We inhale, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Inhaling, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, left leg back. Drop the left knee, look up. Exhale, push away into down dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, hips up. Inhaling, left leg to the front. Dropping the right knee, looking up. Exhaling, with strength, both legs meet in the front. They are best friends. We inhale, hands all the way up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale with control, right knee, right leg to the back. Dropping the right knee, making sure the alignment here, the front knee is on top of the ankle or behind the ankle, never surpassing the ankle, okay? Exhaling, pushing away into down dog. Slowly knees to the ground, slowly chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling, right leg to the front. Looking up. Exhaling, both legs together. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, left leg to the back. Dropping the left knee, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into down dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, into down dog. Inhaling, left leg to the front. Or we help it. Dropping the right knee with love. Looking up. Exhaling, both legs into the front of the mat. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down to the ground. Bending the knees. Inhaling, right leg to the back. Looking up. Exhaling, pushing with the mat. Into down dog. Slowly knees to the ground. Slowly chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat. Downward dog. Inhaling, right leg to the front. Dropping the left knee, looking up. And exhaling, you can keep the hands on the ground or the fingers on the ground. And with control, bring the left leg to the front, next to the right leg. Inhaling, lifting the heart. Lengthening the spine, lifting the hands up. Exhaling the hands to the heart. Now, we're going to do 10 more of the Surya Namaskar, the classical, the one we've been practicing so much. We're going to do 10 more of those. I'm going to do mine on my own pace. So please feel free to do yours at your own pace. If you finish before the me, just wait for me. If you finish a little bit after me, pause the video so that we can finish together, okay? 10 alone, just to see how it feels to practice this sequence by we're using our own breath, our own thoughts, okay? Just 10. So 5 on the left side, 5 on the right side, okay? Good. So remember, starting from the top of the mat, feet hip distance apart, bum tuck, long spine, and when you're ready, start on your own pace. And once you finish your 10 by yourself, take one deep breath in here with your eyes closed. Maybe another one. Maybe one more. We're almost there. 8 more sun salutations and we are done. So let's again join me for another round, or a few rounds. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, left leg goes back, dropping the left knee, looking up. Exhaling, pushing with the mat into down dog. Slowly shifting the weight, the chest on top of the wrist, the knees slowly to the ground, the chest slowly to the ground, the bottom here. We inhale, the heart goes up, the toes go down, spin, fingers are spread. When we exhale, pushing with the mat into down dog. We inhale, left leg to the front, or we try to bring it as close to the front as possible, dropping the right knee, looking up. Exhaling, both legs come together. Forward fold. Inhaling, hands all the way up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, right leg goes back, looking up. We exhale, push away the mat into down dog. Slowly, knees to the ground, the elbows close to the torso, chest to the ground. Inhaling, baby cobra. Exhaling with strength, pushing away the mat. Down dog. Inhaling, right leg to the front, looking up. Exhaling, both legs come together. Inhaling, hands all the way up. We exhale, hands come down. Inhaling, left leg goes back. We look up. We exhale, push away into down dog. Slowly knees to the ground, slowly chest to the ground. We inhale, look up. We exhale, look down between the feet. Inhaling, left leg to the front, looking up, dropping the right knee. Exhaling, both legs come together. Forward fold. Inhaling, heart up, hands up. Exhaling, hands down to the heart. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands down to the floor. Inhaling, right leg to the back. Dropping the right knee down, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into down dog. Knees to the ground, chest to the ground, bum in the air. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into down dog. Inhaling, the right leg to the front. Looking up, dropping the left knee. Exhaling, both legs come together. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, left leg to the back, dropping the left knee, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat. Downward dog. Breath retention, knees to the ground, chest to the ground, bum in the air. Inhaling, heart up, baby cobra. Exhale, push away into down dog. Inhaling, left leg to the front. Dropping the right knee, looking up. Exhale, both legs come together in the front, forward fold. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, hands down to the ground. Inhaling, right leg to the back. Dropping the right knee, looking up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into down dog. Slowly, knees to the ground. Slowly, chest to the ground. Inhaling, heart up. Exhaling, pushing away the mat into down dog. Inhaling, right leg to the front. Dropping the left knee, looking up. We exhale, both hands come together to the front. And the left knee to the front. We inhale, we go all the way up, hands up. We exhale, the hands to the heart. And even though we just did our 108, I want to invite you to join me for one last sun salutation. Let's inhale, sit in a chair, Utkatasana. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling into plank. Exhaling, Chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, lifting the hips in the air, pushing away the mat with the hands. Inhaling, the left leg comes to the front, maybe a little bit closer to the edge of the mat. And we inhale, hands go up. Exhale, sit deeper. Warrior one, but this is a variation that I do for my own physiology. But if you have a different variation, go for it. On exhalation, hands come down, the left leg goes back into plank. Exhaling, Chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling, right leg to the front, closer to the edge of the mat. We get ready to inhale, lift the heart, lift the hands up for a variation of warrior one. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, plank. Exhaling, Chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, and we stay in this last down dog for 3 breaths. Inhaling, exhaling, maybe smile. One more. In the next inhalation, bend the knees, looking between the hands, and going to the front. Inhale, sit in your chair. Exhale, release the chair. Samastitihi. Maybe close the eyes. Notice the body vibrate. Acknowledging your effort. Thanking you for moving, breathing with consciousness. Getting ready for our final part, our final reward. We slowly, one more time, inhale from the heart, lifting the hands all the way up. And on exhalation, hinge the hips, bend the knees, touch the ground. And as we come here, we walk into a down dog. Slowly bringing the knees to the ground. Slowly bringing the chest on top of the legs. Maybe opening the legs a little bit wider away from each other. Letting the heart sink deeper. Maybe closing the eyes. Maybe letting the breath, the ujjayi or any other form or controlled breath to go. And go back to our natural flow of the breath. Whatever that means to us. And maybe let's walk both hands into the right side, away from the mat, letting the left hand rest on top of the right hand, stretching the left side of the body. Walking the hands back again to the center. Walking the hands to the left side, the right hand on top of the left hand, stretching the right side of the torso. Slowly walking the hands again to the center. Walking the hands towards the knees. And allowing the bum to sit on the mat. Finding our way to letting the back rest on the mat. If we have any props that might feel good, like a bolster, or a pillow, or a block, or a blanket, find anything that you feel that can help you get the rest that you need after 108 and more sun salutations. Maybe letting the legs go wider, closer to the edges of the mat, but dropping the toes to the sides, letting the hands, the palms face up next to the body. Finding any additional adjustment that feels good to you. Maybe closing the eyes and telling yourself, reminding yourself that it's okay to rest, it's okay to restore. That all that matters for the next few minutes is to stay mentally and physically on this mat, breathing in and out.